So I started this video series as a sort of video diary that I and anyone watching could use to know what I played during a given month that I didn't review. I wanted to have some kind of record to look back and remember what was going on when I played those games and what I played just for the sake of my own enjoyment. But what I hadn't considered was what to do if I only played a single game for the entire month, which is what happened in August. I spent pretty much every second of my free time playing Dead by Daylight with my fiance. And since I don't want to just make a 10-second video saying I played Dead by Daylight all month, here's the story of how I developed my latest all-consuming obsession. My fiance is a big fan of horror movies and had started seeing more of Dead by Daylight on her algorithm-driven feeds where she spends her time unwinding. As her interest built, we found that we had easy access to at least try the game with it being on Xbox Game Pass. When she started playing it, I made some jokes about how the gameplay looked super riveting with her just crouched next to a generator as a bar filled. But the more she played, the more I realized I was intently watching and thought it looked like fun. I've always wanted to find a long-term game that we can play together, and while we've played co-op games like Cuphead and It Takes Two, a lot of the live service games that I play aren't really interesting to her. Things like Street Fighter or Overwatch, games where it's difficult to just jump in and have fun, especially when there are wildly unhappy people screaming at you through voice and text chat. Eventually, she asked if I wanted to play with her since the game is cross-platform, and I realized that I also had easy access to the game since it was one of the free PlayStation Plus games from who knows how long ago. So I installed it and gave it a shot. And that's where everything went downhill, in a good way. We started learning more about the game, ruining our sleep schedules, playing until 5 a.m., and getting tons of blood points thanks to it being the Scorching Summer event. There was so much novel information and content keeping my interest that I quickly was playing by myself as well, learning maps, testing perk loadouts, and eventually starting to play killer to get the points for my daily quests. Before I knew it, the end of the month was here, and I realized that outside of the games I reviewed, all either of us really wanted to do was play Dead by Daylight together, and we were having a great time. So that's all I have to really note down this month. Over 130 hours in Dead by Daylight. I intended to continue my replay of Cyberpunk 2077, but after hearing about the 2.0 update and learning how much content was being added and overhauled, it sounded like I should just wait and start over again. In September, I'm definitely going to check out some other games I've been meaning to play. Is what I would say, but they just released the latest chapter in Dead by Daylight, adding the Xenomorph and Ellen Ripley from Alien, so there will definitely be more generator repairs in my future. Thanks for watching, take care, and remember, keep having fun.